All right, so we're gonna do a little quick steak video using my new MGrills C4. I've got it torn apart here. So the charcoal is gonna go in there. You can see that there's a grill grate right here. And then just the most adorable little actual grill grates, brand grill grates right there. They're gonna go in, but I've got to get the charcoal, which is on the chimney now, getting hot. As soon as that's done, we'll dump it in and we'll get this thing hot. Got one little vent here at the front that we'll use to get the charcoal up to temp, and from there we'll probably shut it down, leaving the top of the C4 open to actually do the cooking. So next thing you'll see here is once we have the charcoal dumped in and getting it all hot. Okay, charcoal is in. You can see it's super hot, but still getting hotter. I still have the vent open on the front, so I'm just going to put the grill grates on now and let the grill grates come up to temp, and we'll be putting the steak on here in a second. Okay, we are going now. I'm going to check the temp right on the grates. 364 the front, 355, 380, so we're a little bit warmer towards the back, 390. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump this open and try to get a little airflow right at the front. This will actually heat up those coals right towards the front, and we'll even this out. So here in just a few minutes, once I check, yeah, we're 370, 373, so we're getting close. The other thing I forgot to mention is we're going to be using the over-under that we've already done once here on a steak practice. We're going to be using the over-under that was designed for this to finish these steaks, because we're going to be cooking them a little bit cooler than we normally would. So we'll show you that once. Okay, let's check here. We're even at about 480 all the way across. So we're going to try this here. We're going to do the first one, and I'm just kind of guessing at what I want to do for temp on these. So I think, or for how long. So since I'm going to use the over/under, I don't need to be exact. I'm going to go with about a minute and a half, or minute 115 on these. So we've got the first one on. I'm going to start a timer, and we'll go minute 15. Oh, I like the color. I like the color. So that's the, this is the Hardcore Carnivore Red that we're getting the color on there with. So I like that a lot. I like what we have going on here so far. Okay, we're gonna take this off and we're gonna set up the over under here. Take a look at this backside. Oh yeah, good color. All right, I'm gonna scrape this off. Okay, so that's good. Now, let's set the over-under on. Fits perfectly. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we'll slide the steak in. And by the way, take a look right there. Really good grill marks, really great color from the Hardcore Carnivore rub. Now, let's see where we're at on this bad boy. We're low, 70. So it's gonna take a while for this to get up, I'm gonna guess. I didn't let these rest for a long time. They're not really at room, they weren't at room temp, so not a great test on this one. I normally would have them out for a couple hours before I do any of this, so it's gonna take a while for that to get up there. The next one I'm gonna go a little bit longer, probably set the grill marks a little bit more, but I'll probably go like 2 minutes. But it's coming up to temp pretty quick. It's probably gonna take a steak this size to get it up to 125 is probably gonna take me, I don't know, probably 15 minutes, I'm gonna guess, in here like this, and we'll see what it does to our grill marks, but we'll let this go for a little while and see what we end up at. Okay, we're running at 130, 131 right in there. I'm gonna pull it off. Turns out one thing I learned on this one was I had to flip the steak part way through to get a good reading. So it did get much warmer on the bottom side, of course, and it didn't carry over. There's some reflection that does happen off the top of the over under, but not enough that you don't have to flip the steak on a longer one. I'm gonna assume that if I only had to have this for like 5 or 6 more minutes, no need to flip, but when I cut it here in just a little bit, I'm gonna be able to see, did I get a lot more heat on one side or the other? So we'll check it out. But for now, I'm gonna pull this one off and get ready for the next one. No need to. Okay, there it is cut open. It's pink all the way out to the edge. Looks like we got a pretty good medium rare on this one. It's a little bit more done at the bottom part, or at the top part, I'm sorry, which is one that I had facing down for so long. So happy with the color and really happy with the finish. So there was our first test on the C4.